Hi, I'm Deborah Frances-White, best known for the Guilty Feminist podcast, and I choose to challenge this International Women's Day by choosing love. There are tens of millions of women and children around the world who are displaced, who disproportionately suffer as refugees. Now, many of the things that they are running from, the traumas, the horrors they're running from, are things that are originally caused by colonization or by the West selling arms. So we need to take responsibility. And if the sisterhood and feminism isn't for helping people who are stateless and homeless, women who are suffering great indignity and going without the basics, then what is it for? So I've teamed up with Choose Love and Stylist magazine this International Women's Day, and I've done a special guest edit about choosing to challenge the power structures that say, hey, it's okay. I mean, okay, then maybe they're people, but then no government's taking responsibility for them. So it's not our problem. It is our problem. The pandemic has shown that, hey, guess what? The virus doesn't care where you're from or what passport you've got or haven't got. We're all from the same species. Global warming doesn't care what passport you've got. We have one world, and we need to start acting like we've got one world, and like all the women in the world matter as much as all the other women, and that all the women in the world matter as much as the men. Women, people of minority genders, and children are suffering right now because they're displaced, and governments are doing nothing about it. So team up with Choose Love, because they fight for justice. But in the meantime, they also help women with basic things. One of the things we covered in Stylist magazine was beauty. There's always a beauty section, which I love in that magazine. But we looked at the way that beauty can be so important in refugee camps because it can individualize and humanize. And it makes you feel like you, to have a moisturizer, maybe even to have a lipstick, to make sure that you're clean and even feel a little bit like yourself. There are all sorts of ways that you can help with hot meals, showers, women's services, mental health services, LGBTQ services. Whatever your passion is, there's something for you at Choose Love. So choose to challenge the power structures that say, hey, displaced women don't matter, with me, with Stylist magazine, and with Choose Love this International Women's Day. Thank you. Choose to challenge.